Have you seen some of these farmers ads on TV where they tell you they know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two? Well, there's a pretty big gap between what they tell you on TV and what their actual policies state. Let me give you some examples. Number one, many of these farmers' policies now have language that state right up front that you have to be the expert. You have to determine the coverages in your policy. Now, most homeowners don't even know what policy that they need, let alone what coverage is. They're relying on the expertise of a broker or agent to do that for them. But not with farmers. That burden is now on you. And if you end up being underinsured, well, that's just too bad. Number two, there's now language in many of these farmers' policies that exclude your shower and bath unit from being covered and being part of the plumbing system. And they're the source of many claims. So what does that mean? The access to the plumbing, any subsequent damage that occurs in the home, maybe to the drywall downstairs or personal property, it won't be covered under most of these farmers' policies. Number three, farmers won't cover under many policies common roof leaks. They require an opening in the roof, and that would have to be caused by wind damage or maybe a tree falling on the house, as a couple of examples. And just like with the shower and bath unit, any subsequent damage on the interior, again with drywall or personal property, things of that nature, they're not going to cover it. And last but not least, number four, most of these farmers' policies now have language stating that you have to be responsible for supervising the work of the professionals who come into your home and are there to mitigate and clean up damage. Now, this represents a really serious gap in coverage. Most policies are going to cover you for that, but not with these farmers' policies. Most of them say that you have to be, you're the one responsible for supervising that work, and any subsequent damage that occurs, you're going to be liable for. Guys, this is just another example of how some of these major carriers have significant gaps in coverage and are making a lot of changes that could end up costing you thousands upon thousands of dollars if you have a loss. The best thing to do is to contact me. Go to my bio, click on the link, click on homeowner. Let's do a free policy review to make sure that you don't have any of these issues in your policy that can really cause you a lot of heartache down the line.